Very good morning to everybody. So, welcome back to your live virtual foundation classes. So, we are doing paper one, accounting, under that module number two, chapter number 11. Okay, great. All of you, very good morning. So, I've seen all your messages, all your assignments are completed. I'm more than happy. So, today we are going to see the unit number three, remaining two questions. Okay, so the last class, So, the last class I was talking about whenever you get a loss on the issue of debentures, correct? What can be the type of losses that we were talking in the last class? The types of losses can be, madam, if you are going to issue it at a discount, then that is a loss. And if you're going to redeem at a premium, that is also a loss. Correct? So in the last class, we have seen at the time of issue of the debentures, you can also have the redemption terms being mentioned. So in that case, whenever the redemption can be done at two conditions, one at par, no problem, no effect will come. But if you want to redeem it at premium, the meaning is this is not securities premium. Rather, it is a loss for the company because the company at the end has to repay back to the debenture holders amount more than the face value. So this premium on redemption is considered as a loss. Correct. So I told you the accounting entry, the transfer entry of the relevant installment. If there is application, then application may transfer entry, or if there is allotment, allotment may transfer entry. You have to do debit and credit the same amount, but the names will change for this. In the credit side, you will write debenture redemption premium account. On the debit side, you will write loss on the issue of debentures. Correct. So if in that case you can have discount also, combine both the accounts and study and make it into one particular account is what I told. The next concept we saw is writing off of loss. Okay. So whatever is the total loss, like the last class I showed you, this particular 1650 lakh rupees was the loss from that particular illustration number five, I suppose. Now, what did I tell you? This can be transferred to the P&L account. It has to be transferred to the P&L account. This can be transferred to the P&L account in two ways. One way is equal installment. For this, I told you it will be simply given after 3, 5, 7, 8, whatever. If you see redeemable after, the word clue word here is redeemable after a certain period of time, redeemable after so many years. That means then you will have to do all of this, like divide 1650, suppose let us say, by 5. So it will come to 330 lakhs per year. I have to put it in my P&L. But madam, what is this reducing installment? In reducing installment, you should open a tabular column. Like in the depreciation, you did sum of the years digit method. No, the same way you should open a tabular column for the reducing installment method. Clear? So there will be 5 columns made. Outstanding balance of debentures, then you have the ratio, and then you have amount to be written off to P&L each year. Clear? Amount to be written off to the P&L each year. Okay, for this now we will be looking at illustration number 12. Illustration 12 clearly is a problem of a reducing installment method wherein we have to prepare this way and show it. So the first one, HDC Limited issues 2 lakh 12% debentures of 10 each at 9.4 on 1st of January. Under the terms of issue, 1/5 of debentures are annually redeemable by drawings. The first redemption occurring on 31st December 2022. Calculate the amount of discount to be written off during this period. So from the end of 22, 23, 24, 25 and till 26. This is given to us in the question. Okay. Now, madam, what are the things that we need to do? The step number one will be computation of the discount. Here there is a discount. No. So you need to compute the loss. Discount is a loss. So how will you compute this? It is nothing but 2 lakh debentures into 10 minus 9.4. That is 0.6. So 60 will be 1,20,000 is the total loss. This is the first step you need to do. Clear, everybody? This I told you in the last class itself. Very good. Now, madam, step number two. What is this step number two? In the step number two, you need to identify the amount to be redeemed every year. Whenever there is a reducing installment, what is the amount to be redeemed every year? You people should understand. So, 2 lakh rupees, 2 lakh debentures into face value into 1 by 5. That is 20 lakh into 1 by 5. Every year, 4 lakhs will be redeemed. This will be your step number two. This will be your step number two. 4 lakhs. Now come back to the step number three. That is the final step wherein you are going to compute the amount to be written off. Okay, madam, at the end of year 22 December May, 20 lakhs will remain 20 lakhs only, madam, because I have not started. After that time only, I am going to start the redemption. So 2023 and 20 lakhs minus 4 lakhs I would have redeemed. So it will be 16 lakhs, madam, at the end of 2023. Now after 2023, 31st of December, another 4 lakhs I am going to redeem, madam. So for the next year December it will become 12 lakhs, and for the next year it will become 8 lakhs, and then it will become 4 lakhs. After 2026, minus 4 lakh over, finish. So in 5 years I am redeeming the debentures value 4 lakh per year. So the first year, to start off with, it will always start with the face value. Madam, they gave it at a discount. No. So I should do 2 lakh into 9.4. No, no. It is always at the face value you are going to do the redemption. So please remember, the first year end you will have the same outstanding face value. Then only it will get reduced by the amount of installment or the drawings that you are seeing here. Okay. Now you people tell me, how will you take the ratio? Divided by 4 tables. Okay. And if you divide by 4 tables, it will be 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, and 4 fives are 20. Find the ratio. Add everything and find out. 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 gives you 15. Now, my dear students, it will be 5 by 15. First year will be 5 by 15 into 1 lakh 20. Next year will be 4 by 15 into 1 lakh 20. The third year will be 3 by 15 into 1 lakh 20. Second year will be 2 by 15 into 1 lakh 20, and 1 by 15 into 1 lakh and 20,000. This is 40,000. This is 32,000. This is not 3 lakh 20. This is 32,000 minus 8. 8 it gets subtracted. 24,000, 16,000, and 8,000. Yes, everybody? So this is how you will be working out this particular question. The difference between equal installment is very, very easy. After so many years, just you will divide by the number of years. But here also 5 years only time period. But here the word given is, it is redeemable annually. That means every year some amount is getting redeemed. Then you should open the tabular column. Very, very, very important. When will the tabular column come? When you see that there is an amount of debentures, every year it is repaid. Then you need to open this tabular column. उसके लिए 3 steps करना पड़ेगा. Step number 1, it is common for equal installment, reducing installment. कितना है loss? इस question पे we are giving at a discount of 60 पैसे. So 2 lakh debentures into 60 पैसे, 1,20,000 है loss. ये वाला step common है equal installment और reducing installment के लिए. और step number 2, equal installment के लिए ये वाला tabular column बन जाएगा. और you can just divide it. आप tabular column भी बना सकते हो, or you can do it like that also. मैंने आपको पिछले क्लास में I have already taught you. Okay, you can either take and divide it once for all like this, or you can show this also. What will this be? It will be 20 lakh, 20 lakh, 20 lakh, 20 lakh, 20 lakh. Ratio will be 1 1 1 1 1. So 1 by 5 into the amount. That's all. Tabular column you can do even for equal installment also in this way. But there will anything reduce? No. The amount of the outstanding balance will be equal for all the years. So ratio ban jayega 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. How many ever years are there? That many ones will be there, and you will find out the amount of the loss to be written off. Okay. It does not have relation with the number of years. Technically, no, Shweta. Okay, sum of the years digit में आपको years के हिसाब से ये वाला रेशियो यहाँ पे outstanding balance है आपको compute करना पड़ेगा, not years के साथ. Okay. Yes, it is like sum of the years digit method only. Of course, no, Ujjwal, why it will be like that? First May you had 20 lakhs debentures, then this reduced to 16 lakh, then reduced to 12 lakhs. So as the debentures are reducing, the amount to be taken also will reduce, no? Shweta and Ujjwal, your doubts are cleared? सो स्टेप टू में इस पर्टिकुलर रिड्यूसिंग इंस्टॉल में एक एडिशनल स्टेप आ जाएगा जिसमें वी हैव टू कंप्यूट व्हाट इज द अमाउंट ऑफ डिबेंचर्स टू बी रिडीम्ड पर ईयर. उसको हम कैसे कंप्यूट करेंगे? नंबर ऑफ डिबेंचर्स इनटू द फेस वैल्यू, नॉट द डिस्काउंटेड और इश्यू प्राइस, इट इज द फेस वैल्यू इनटू वो. It will be given in the question like how it is redeemed, 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 3, 1 by 2. तो उसको अप्लाई करके you should find out the amount. Clear, everybody? Do you have any doubts with this? 2 minutes, I'll give you. Please finish the question. Step number one, step number two, step number three. This is illustration number 12. I'll give you 2 minutes. Please complete the question. Please do it very neatly. Format ko follow karo. Illustration number 12, write today's date, unit number 3. Issue of debentures mein. There is no journal entries, nothing. So write step 1, 2, 3. Okay, Harsha. Amount of discount. Okay, what this one, na? Okay, computation of the loss. Which is the step you want me to explain? Amount of discount is given to you in the question. 10 rupees face value is issued at 9.4 rupees. So 10 minus 9.4 is 60 paise. Correct? So 2 lakh into 60 paise gives you 1 lakh 20,000. The total loss is 1 lakh 20,000. Okay. Now this 1 lakh 20,000 should be divided. It should be taken to the P&L over the period or the life of the debenture. So what is the life of the debentures? The life of the debentures throughout 5 years, they are going to divide it. So this one we found out. Okay, the outstanding balance of debentures, because this is the reducing installment method, it is clearly given that every year 1/5 amount will be repaid. So what is the value? 2 lakh debentures into 10 into 1 by 5, which means that every year 4 lakhs will be repaid. At the end of the first year, the amount will still be 22 lakhs. Tanya Sharma, it will be given to you very clearly in the question. Okay. The key words are if you get redeemable after, it is equal. If they tell you redeemable every year, some amount is annually getting repaid or something of that sort, then you should remember that it becomes the reducing installment. Okay. Now, Harsha or Harsha, see here the outstanding balance is total at the end of the first year will be the total value of 20 lakhs. That is 2 lakh debentures into 10. Then it gets reduced by 4 lakhs. Why, madam, 4 lakhs? 1/5 of the amount is redeemed every year is given to us in the question. So like this, every year I reduce 4 lakhs and I come to the final year. At the end of the final year, it will be 4 lakhs. And after final year, after the fifth year, nothing will be there. Everything will be paid off. Okay. Now, based on the outstanding balance, you should arrive at the ratio. And then you have to amount to be written off to the P&L is what you need to find out using the ratio. In the first year, 5 divided by 15 into 1 lakh 20. How, madam, 5 came? Now I took the ratio of this. Removed the zeros and then I then took it with the 4 table. Completed, everybody? And the person who asked me also, did you understand, ma? Harsh signed the name. Harsha. Okay. Shall I go to the last concept? Everybody, did you finish? Did you understand and then you finished? Okay, Chaitanya, good. Anjali, good. Okay, ma, I'll go to the last concept. Very, very simple concept. Okay. The last concept is interest on the debentures. Okay. I told you the interest will be paid always on which value? It will be the face value. Okay. So the interest is an expense for the company. I also told you it is a charge against the profits. That means, irrespective of whether the company makes profits or not, you have to pay the interest on the debenture holders or interest to the debenture holders. Now, here, madam, first step is how do I compute the interest, madam? That is very, very important. Second step is what are the entries I have to pass? That's all. Very, very simple. The step number one to compute the interest is always the interest percentage will be given along with the debentures in the question. For example, if they say 10 percentage debentures, let us say 10,000 debentures at rupees 100 issued at 120. Okay, this case. Madam, how to compute the interest? Simple. You will take the debentures and multiply by the face value always, even if it is given at a premium or given at a discount, not your problem. Take only the face value into 10 percentage. So it will be 10 lakhs into 10 percentage. The interest per year will be 1 lakh. How much is the interest per year? 1 lakh. Now I tell you, my dear students, in this 1 lakh, it is paid half yearly. That means the debenture holders are getting interest at two regular or two equal installments. So let us divide by two. So 50,000 I pay at the end of 30th of June, and the remaining 50,000 I pay at the end of 31st of December. Now, please pass the entries is what is asked in your question. Clear? Computation is clear. Any doubt you people have? Even if it is issued at 120, issued at 90, not your problem. You should always consider the face value. How did I get this 10%? From the question that is given to me. Now, there are three entries that I have to pass. The first entry is interest on debenture account debit. This is on 30th of June to debenture holders. This is what we saw even in the other thing also. First debenture holders, then debenture holder to bank. Correct? So interest on debenture, why I am debiting it? Because it is a expense for you. So it is 50,000. Here there is a concept of TDS. So every time if they give it to you in the question, take TDS. If TDS is not mentioned in the question, give a note. Okay? You can take TDS also, no problem. But the rule for TDS is whatever is the total value, the TDS payable will be 10% of it as per the there is a section. Okay, so based on that particular section of the Income Tax Act, whatever income like interest paid to the debenture holders is income for the debenture holders, no? So the tax law says that don't pay the entire 50,000 to them, deduct 10%, and that 10% you pay to the government first. So that is called as TDS payable account. So 10% of 50,000 is 5,000. Remaining will go to the debenture holders. So if you ask me, Madam, TDS, irrespective of whether given in the question or not given in the question, should I take 10%? My suggestion to you will be in the textbook, there is one illustration. In the TDS is given. So we consider that 10% and do it. In one of the exam, you got the similar question where TDS was not taken. You can give a note also. So even if you're going to write TDS, no problem, I will say. Okay. This is over first entry. Entry number two will be I have to make a payment. So debenture holders account debit, I will pay them 45,000. Now TDS payable is also there. That also I will be debiting it because I earlier credited it. Now I'm going to pay back to the government to bank 50,000. And then the final entry will be I need to transfer the interest on debentures because ultimately it is my expense. How much I have to transfer? 50,000, 50,000. Because as far as interest is concerned, it is 50,000 only. How I am paying only is differing. 45,000 to debenture holders, 5,000 to the government on TDS. Okay. This is the three entries passed on 30th of June. Again on 31st of December, the same three entries is going to come. Okay. Any doubts you people have? Did you all understand? If TDS is not given, that's what I'm telling Neha. TDS is not given, don't take it. But note de dijiye that TDS of 10% will be applicable. Since it is not given in the question, I have not considered. Okay. Or if since you know this concept of TDS, it is already easy. You want means you do it also. Then give a note. It's an actually simple concept. Okay. Debentures are one of the most simplest concept if you are doing it again and again. Okay, my dear students, please come here. Let us see this particular question number, illustration number 13. A company issue 12% debentures of the face value 10 lakh at 10 percentage discount on 1st of January 2022. Debenture interest is payable after deducting tax at source at 10 percentage payable on 30th June. All the debentures were redeemed after the expiry of 5 years at a premium. So, my dear students, you need to pass the journal entries. Okay. So, यहाँ पे two things you people have to be very, very clear. So, first thing is I'll give you a breakup of whatever they have told. 12% debentures. You should only pass the entries. Okay. First thing is 12 percentage debentures. 12% debentures of the face value 10 lakh rupees is given to you. This is the face value 10 lakh. Now it is issued at a discount of 10 percentage. Okay. Discount is question में है 10 percentage. So 1 lakh rupees becomes the discount. Clear ये वाला बात? 1 lakh becomes discount or it is redeemable at a premium भी दिया है. Redeemable at a premium of 5 percentage. Directly apply on this value. 50,000 is the premium on redemption. Both of them is a loss. ठीक है, both of them is a loss. Now first thing is you need to do the issue entry. Issue entry यहाँ पे मैं कर दूं. I will do the issue entry here. So application में the first entry will be bank account debit to debenture application account. Everybody please see the board. Debenture application account में आपको discount में मिल रहा है. So 10 lakh rupees is coming at a discount of 1 lakh. So minus 1 lakh, 9 lakh rupees will be the amount you are getting. This is the first entry. अभी transfer entry को pass करो. Debenture application account, correct? Debenture application account debit to 12 percentage debentures. तो कितना है? 9 lakhs मिला है. But the actual face value is 10 lakhs. So ये वाला 1 lakh क्या बन जाएगा? आपका loss on the issue of debentures because it is a discount given. यहाँ से question is over. No, premium भी है. Whenever you have a premium, you will write debenture redemption premium, which is a loss. वो है 50,000. अभी इस 50,000 को यहाँ पे ऐड कर दो तो it becomes 1,50,000. The total loss is 1,50,000. Yes, everybody? Clear? Till this it is clear. Do you have any doubts? The first entry मैंने पास किया है issue entry. Issue entry में terms of redemption भी है. यहाँ पे discount is there, one loss which is 1 lakh, and then it is also there as premium 50,000. Ujjwal does not have any doubt. The others, please. Now we will go to compute the interest. Interest will always be calculated on the face value. Simple. तो यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा 1,20,000. इसको हम पे कर रहे हैं in two semi-annually you are doing. So 60,000. My dear students, so now I am going to change the values here. So after passing the issue entry, now during the month of June, the first entry is interest and TDS. So 6,000 on 60 percentage, 10 percentage on 60,000 is 6,000. उसको मैं TDS में लेके जा रही हूँ and the remaining amount I am going to pay it to the debenture holders. And here it becomes 60,000. Again, the same set of three entries you should pass as of 31st of December. Again, the same set of entries. Clear, everybody? And finally, there is one more entry. What is that? Please see here. मैडम, इसमें टोटल लॉस आ गया ना मैडम, 1,50,000. You told me that if there is a loss, we need to take every year to the P&L. That is what we saw in the illustration number 12. No, madam. यहाँ पे कितना लॉस लेके जाना है? ना 1,50,000 डिवाइड बाई 5. क्यों मैडम आपने 5 लिया है? बिकॉज इट इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, रिडीमेबल आफ्टर अ पीरियड ऑफ 5 years. All of you please see here, redeemed after the expiry of 5 year दे दिया है. By 5 you will get 30,000 per year. तो इसको मैं कहाँ लेके जाना है? I have to take it to the P&L account. तो फाइनली इस एंट्री के बाद, दिसंबर में तीनों एंट्री पास करने के बाद, ये वाला लास्ट एंट्री है ना, इसके बाद एक और एंट्री आएगा, प्रॉफिट and loss account gets debited to P&L account gets debited to, my dear, to what is that? Loss on the issue of debentures. यहाँ से 30,000, यहाँ से 30,000. This is one more last entry you need to pass. क्योंकि इसको आप P&L में लेके जा रहे हो. Correct? You should write it off into the P&L. That's all. I would request everybody of you to make a note of this particular question and ask me anywhere you have any doubt. Good. Everybody, those who have understood, I'm very happy. Please write down in the books of illustration number 13, the last illustration in the books of journal entries, and please do it and show everything in the working note. Okay, Chaitanya Panath. From where 30,000 came? This one ma 1,50,000. आपका total loss आपका issue entry में, transfer entry में हमने compute किया है 1,50,000. तो ये वाला loss को as per illustration number 12 क्या करना है? Write off करना है P&L को. You should write it off to the P&L. तो how much amount every year I should write off means what you will do, either equal installment or reducing installment. तो इसमें गया, इसमें it is given that it is an equal installment because redeemable after 5 years. So 1,50,000 divide by 5, 30,000 directly loss. I am doing the entries only for the first year. So first year में 30,000 I have to take it to P&L. So P&L account debit to loss on the issue of debentures. हो गया 30,000. Clear everybody? I will give you 5 minutes. Clearly write the working notes. Okay, ठीक है. Write the working notes. What is the discount? कितना है? Premium on redemption is how much? Both put together. Please pass these entries. Then please come here and then pass the interest entries. Interest entry के लिए working note में two. Now, working note number 2 may 10 lakhs into 12%, 1,20,000. But 1,20,000 gets divided into half because two installments में 30th June और 31st December pay कर रहे हैं. So each installment or each interest का value is 60,000. So that I am going to pass the 3 entries. Clear? Pass कर दो. Final working note में loss to be written off or amount to be written off to P&L every year. इस वाला total loss को आप 5 years में split करके every year 30,000 को लेके जाना है. तो we limit our entries to the first year alone. तो ये वाला entry को last में pass कर दो. Clear everybody? Please be very careful. 30th June में 3 entries आएगा, फिर 31st दिसंबर में इसी 3 entries ऐसा ही आएगा. So आप 2 बार repeat कर दो with different dates. Okay? So total number of entries should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 और ये वाला 9. So 9 entries you have to pass for this question. Clear? You are not supposed to merge. If they are giving you that it is like this, then please write it is like that only. Different dates में डाल के आपको यहाँ पे you have to do that particular thing. Yes, Mr. Chaitanya, what is your doubt? You tell me, you write it. I will try to finish it. I'll try to solve it now itself. LVC classes are scheduled to get completed on 8th, if I'm not wrong. Accounts के लिए it was mentioned as 8th. And then you have the revision classes, no? When is your exams? When are your exams? January में? Dates आ गया? It would have come anyways. Jan 18th. Okay. From 18th to 4 exams, no? 18th to 24. Okay. One day gap you will have, I guess. Okay, 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 good. Good. Tushar Agarwal. I've not seen you answer anywhere. Now you're answering. Very good. How about everybody? Have you practiced? Accounts method, it is the last chapter, no? So everything else remaining, you people have practiced enough. Don't skip company accounts. See, you will ask me itself whether I should skip company accounts. Don't skip, no, Chaitanya. Study, it is one of the most easiest thing. Daily practicing, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, how to get mock test for South region? Ketari Harendra. What I don't understand. Mock test for South region means in your SIRC chapter, SIRC institute, your Hyderabad or wherever the thing is, I think they will conduct the thing, no? Yes, step marking will be there. Practicing every corner of the book. So, Shweta, you should get 100 marks and then you should tell me back that, yes, ma'am, I've got 100, okay? Depreciation is difficult. Why depreciation is difficult? Depreciation is one of the easiest topic, no? It's easy, ma'am. Try to sit down, understand, write notes again, whatever you're not able to understand. Do it in your own language, whatever language you're comfortable with, and you do. Inventory, why inventory is hard, Neha? Inventory, mein, what is hard? Practice, no, there are just 4 types of questions. Correct? What is there in inventory? You have the adjusted selling price method, usme se two are there. And then you have the abnormal stock. How do you treat the abnormal stock? That is one method. Stock taking up. When you do, there are two illustrations. Minus or not. Partnership accounts is hard. So for each of you, one subject, one topic is hard. Wherever it is hard, I would request all of you to sit down, whichever is your difficult topic, sit down and make notes. Okay? Consignment sale on approval basis. That is also easy. First think that it will be easy and then start working on it. Okay? This is over, everybody. So with this, we finish the debentures unit and that's it. Collateral security, correct? That was the first concept we saw. Then issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. We saw the formula where it is the value of the asset or the business to be acquired divided by the issue price is there. And next concept we saw was issue of debentures का entries. उसमें terms of redemption में premium on redemption concept को introduce किया है. तो हमको मिला है total loss on the issue of debentures and उस total loss को हम कैसे write off करना है P&L account में. So you had the two methods, that is your equal installment method, redemption after few years, or reducing installment method, wherein you found out the ratio and then took the amount to the P&L. The entry for that is P&L account debit to loss on the issue of debentures, which किसको हमने illustration number 13 में आखिरी में पास किया है. And the final concept was interest on the issue of debentures. So interest will be calculated always on the face value. Check the question if it is given half yearly or quarterly. तो quarterly दिया है divide by 4, half yearly दिया है 2 बार आएगा divide by 2. Okay? And How many hour times you divide, that many hour times you should pass those entries again and again. Two times or two installments, दो बार pass करो. Four times four installments, four times you need to pass. Okay, in this question it was just two times. And यहाँ पे TDS का एक concept है. When you are going to pay the interest, the government says 10% please deduct and give it to me first. So उसको भी यहाँ पे include कर देना चाहिए. If it is given in the question explicitly, so definitely you should include TDS. If not given in the question, you need not include but give a note for it. Okay. If you want to include also, you can do it. That's all. As simple as that. Okay. Dealing with this particular company accounts is one of the most, okay. So coming back, one of the most important part it is, okay. Um, Company accounts. 25 to 27 marks will come from this topic. And I hope 4 units we have finished. Introduction में कुछ नहीं है. It is just a basic thing. The remaining 3 units of issue of equity shares, bonus and rights issue, and अभी debentures भी हमने किया है issue का. You tell me, is it easy or not? And from this, you will be getting your majority of the concepts. Yeah. So please don't skip company accounts. My sincere and humble request to you is you can try to score easily 20 to 25 marks. So when that is there, then the remaining will become a bonus. No. Okay. So that is one of the most important and easiest concept. Okay. Yes, everything is easy. Accounts may it is only using your logic, Shweta. So obviously, if you use your logic, things will seem very easy. If you don't use your logic, no, then definitely it will be a little difficult. Okay, so you don't have to think, Anjali. It is an easy topic. That is why I ask you people to go ahead and study everyday basis. If you do whatever the examples are given, okay, given, then it will be very easy. Yes, Tushar Agarwal, I will tell you the points that you have to keep it in mind. Probably when I come for my last class, maybe like say this Friday or maybe Monday might be my last class. I am planning to complete it on Friday, but Priya ma'am has asked me to take one more class so that I solve the exam questions and a little more. If you have doubts, then we can do it, is what she told me. So I will see how it works. Okay. Chaitanya Panat, smart teacher. I want my students to be smart. Okay. So don't worry. Thanks. Daily you're practicing. Yes, I want everybody of you to practice. Aishwarya Gupta, I'm not sure about how you have to submit your mock test papers. Like when I was writing, I went to the institute and wrote in Chennai. That's how I did it, but I'm not sure. I made it very easy. Thank you. From 12th, the shares chapter is my favorite. Okay, very good. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So we come back. So I would request everybody of you, like whatever you have enough time. Okay. So just because I told enough time, don't sit and actually while away. So January 18th is your exam. Exactly, you have 1.5 month left with you. So third, no, correct. Exactly 1 month and 2 weeks are there with you. So let us say 6 weeks is what you have in your hands. Okay. So in the 6 weeks, how do you divide it? So almost half of is done. So, in the 6 weeks period, how to effectively utilize your time is what you people have to make a timetable. Madam, is there any standard time? Is there any standard portions? Is there any standard thing? Na? No, everybody differs. A person will read in the morning, a person can read in the night also. But plan yourselves. My sincere advice will be since you have enough time on a daily basis after attending the classes, please do a little bit of revision then and there in all the four chapter, all the four subjects. Okay. So, you need to get a hold of the topics that you're not clear with, the topics that you are not confident with. Please do that and go ahead. So it will be actually helpful for you people, right? So it's good. Please go ahead and do it. And now we are going to see the unit number 6, the last unit, which talks about redemption of the debentures. So, my dear students, what is the concept here? Redemption is again a very, 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 very easy chapter. Okay. Preference shares, I will take it at the last. Since I started with issue of debentures, I thought I will complete the redemption of debentures also together. So debentures, the 2 units, I can club it and do it together. That's all. Okay. And redemption of the preference shares is the last unit that will be pending for us. I will take it on Friday. Okay, now everybody please come to the redemption of debentures. What do you mean by redemption? Redemption means repayment of the debentures. How can you do the repayment of the debentures? I can do it by four methods. The first one is I can, in one lump sum installment, give back the money to the debenture holders. In one lump sum payment, I can repay it back. That is in one installment. Or I can have I can have multiple installments. Like we have seen the illustration number 12. In the unit number 3, every year 1/5 is being redeemed. उसको हम बोलते हैं multiple installment method. Or I can purchase from open market. Or finally, I can purchase from the opening market. This is not there in your portions. You can convert it. मैंने बोला है the different types of debentures. In that, one of the type is I can convert the debentures. Correct? Convertible debentures को मैं जब issue करती हूँ, that part becomes convertible debentures. किसको? Or what I can convert them into? I can convert them into equity shares. Very good. Convert into equity shares. Now, this concept we will first see. Okay. Illustration number 3. How are you going to convert to equity shares? Very, very simple concept. Yeah. The point is the debenture holders at the time of issue will be given an option to convert their debentures into equity shares. Okay. तो इस तरह से they can be repaid. वो debenture holders या after certain period of time, this debenture holders when they exercise, when they use the option to convert their debentures into equity shares, they no longer will be debenture holders, but they would have been converted to equity shares. Correct? Okay. Oh yeah. Before going into the next concept, I'm sorry, we need to do the MCQs of the unit number 3. We'll finish this off. Yeah, please, all of you, please see the board. I mean, please see the screen. Premium on redemption of debentures account appearing in the balance sheet is a nominal account. Is it an income account or is it a personal account? It cannot be a nominal account because nominal account goes to the P&L account, correct? But ये वाला redemption of debentures comes in the balance sheet. तो ये होता है personal account. ये होता है personal account. Madam, why personal account is because it appears in the balance sheet. When something appears in the balance sheet, it can be only the personal account. Nominal account कैसा बन जाता है? It will not be a nominal account. Okay. Everybody with me? Did you all understand the first one? Yes. Please write your answers here. Okay. Very easy only, so you don't have to worry. So in this, it is a personal account. Question number 1 may. Now, question number 2. Debenture interest is payable before payment of any dividend on shares. Accumulates in the case of losses or inadequate profits. Are no, it does not accumulate because it is a charge against profit. Is payable after payment of preference dividend, but before the payment of equity dividend. No. The correct answer is the debenture interest is payable before the payment of any dividend on shares. Correct? Now, all of you, please see here. F Limited purchased machinery G from G company for a book value of 4 lakhs. The consideration was paid by the issue of 10% debentures of 100 each at a premium of 25. So, please tell me what are the number of debentures? 100 plus 25. 3,200 debentures. So the debenture capital will be credited with 3 lakh and 20,000. This is the value. So the option comes as C. How did you compute, madam? The total value of the machinery is 4 lakhs. And now the issue price I told you. I gave you the formula. Issue price का full formula क्या है? Face value plus the premium. क्या है वो? Face value plus the premium. So that is how, or that is how we came to this particular concept. Clear, everybody? Good. The next question number 4. Which of the following is a characteristic of a bearer debenture? Bearer debenture क्या होता है? Which is not a characteristic. Sorry, not a characteristic. Treated as negotiable instrument? Yes. Bearer debentures, registered debentures, दोनों हम treat करते हैं negotiable instruments के तरह. So their transfer requires a deed of transfer. No. They are transferable by mere delivery? Yes. They are transferable by a mere delivery. So Characteristic of a bearer debenture, which is not means they require a deed of transfer नहीं चाहिए. If you just have that certificate with you mere delivery के साथ, you can get that particular amount. Please see here, when debentures are issued as collateral security, the entry, what do you pass? Generally, you should not pass any entry, but here they are asking you कौन सी entry pass करते हैं? Credit debentures account, correct. Debit cash account, no, wrong. Debit debenture suspense, okay, correct. Credit cash account, wrong. Debit debenture suspense and credit the debentures account, yes. Five option is C. When debentures are redeemable at different dates, the total amount of discount on the issue of debentures should be written off every year by applying sum of year digit method, by applying straight line method to the P&L account in full in the year of final or last redemption. No, by applying sum of the years digit method. That means the ratio we apply, no. So that here is called as sum of the years digit method. Correct? No, it is not straight line method. It is not equal installment. ये reducing installment है. Debentures are issued at a discount when market interest rate is higher than the debenture interest rate, market interest rate is lower than the debenture interest rate, market interest rate is equal to. My dear students, when in the market the interest rate is more, okay, but the debenture you are issuing has a lesser interest rate. For example, let us understand this like this. Market may other securities may if you invest you are getting 15 percentage interest rate, but your company A is issuing debentures, iska interest rate hai 12%. So why will people leave 15% and invest in your company? Correct, no? So that is when I give a discount. I say 100 rupees नहीं चाहिए, 90 rupees पे कर दो. तो यहाँ पे डिस्काउंट का बेनिफिट मिलता है जब मार्केट इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा है आपका डिबेंचर इंटरेस्ट से. सो वेन एवर मार्केट इंटरेस्ट इज मोर than your debentures ka interest, to attract the people you will give a discount. So here it is given, what is the option? What is the option? Market interest rate is higher than your debenture interest rate, so that is why I will give a discount. Interest payable on debentures account, debentures attract the TDS. Clear everybody? It attracts the TDS. That's what I have told you right now. Do you have any doubts with this particular concept? Yeah, all clear? The 8 questions MCQs. Now we come back to the, what is the problem? In true or false, what is the problem? In true or false, number 4 and number 10. Okay, wait. Everybody has doubt in that particular thing. Okay. Chaitanya has also answered. Okay, let me see the true or false, 4th and 10th. When companies issue their own debentures as collateral security for the loan, the holder of the debenture is entitled to interest only on the amount of loan and not on the debentures. Yes, this is true. 4th one. Why it is true? Because only when they repay, they true, no. In the case the company cannot repay its loan, then only he will become entitled to that. So that is a true thing. You cannot get interest both on your loan also on the debentures also. Okay. Debentures can be issued for consideration other than cash, such as for purchasing. Yes. 10th one में क्या doubt है? Of course they can be issued, no. They can be issued for purchasing the other assets. Instead of cash, you will get that. Clear? For those who have asked me, Mr. Rakshit, and I think somebody else also had asked me. So with this, we come to a final end. Okay, so now come back to this. When I'm going to redeem a portion or when I'm going to repay back the debentures by converting them into the equity shares. So, what I should do it. Okay, so what I have to do, come back and now let us see the illustration number 3 in the unit redemption of debentures. बहुत सारा, see, the point here is very easy. There are only 3 illustrations that we need to do in this particular chapter. Okay, madam, theory तो बहुत है. No, theory when you read it becomes easy. I will also teach you. All of you please see. XYZ Limited had issued 1012 percentage convertible debentures of rupees 100 each, redeemable after a period of 5 years. According to the terms and condition, the debentures are redeemable at a premium of 5%. The debenture holders also had the option at the time of redemption to convert 20% of their holding into equity shares of rupees 10 each at a price of 20 per share and the balance in cash. The debenture holders amounting to rupees 20,000 opted to get their debentures converted into equity shares as per the terms of issue. You are required to calculate the number of shares issued and the cash paid for the redemption of 20,000 rupees debenture holder. So, my dear students, even if there are 1,000 debentures at the rate of 100 rupees, which means the total 1 lakh rupees debentures is issued in the question, it is immaterial. How many people want to exercise the option? It is nothing but 20,000 rupees ka debentures value want to exercise the equity conversion option. ठीक है? Clear? So now our working note or the entire question focuses on 20,000 worth debentures. This is 20. Be very careful. So first find out what are the number of debentures. Okay. What are the number of debentures? 20,000 rupees divided by per debenture value is 100. So 200 debentures I am talking about. नाउ अभी देखो इक्विटी का परसेंटेज कितना है. सो दोज पीपल होल्डिंग 200 डिबेंचर्स उसमें से 20%, दैट मीन्स 40 डिबेंचर्स को वो इक्विटी में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट स्टेप इज क्लियर एवरीबडी. Step number 1, how many debentures to get converted? कितना debentures है? 40 debentures है. Okay. Now let us see the amount of the debentures. वो बनता है 40 into, okay, 40 into कितना है face value? 100 into ये premium on redemption है. कितना है premium on redemption? It gets redeemed at a premium of 5%. इसका मीनिंग है क्या है इसका मीनिंग? तो ये वाला all of you please see, my value becomes plus 5%. So 100 rupees लिया है face value, इसमें 5% add करना है because the people will be paid at a higher value of 105. तो अभी कितना आएगा? 4,200 rupees total value of the debentures I should redeem. 40 debentures का repayable value कितना है प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन को ऐड करने के बाद? It comes to 4,200. It comes to how much, ma? 4,200. Clear everybody? Now step number 3. कितना equity shares को issue करना है? All of you please see. How much equity shares I need to issue? So उसके लिए क्या करना है? The actual value of the debentures as per step 2 divided by the issue price of the share. Issue price of the share कितना है? 10 rupees face value है, but you have issued at 20 rupees. Meaning is 10 rupees face value, 10 rupees premium. यहाँ पे आएगा issue price per share. तो देखो 4,200 rupees debentures I will give पर इक्विटी शेयर का वैल्यू 20 रुपीज. सो कितना इक्विटी शेयर्स आएगा? 210 equity shares I am going to issue. Is this clear? 210 equity shares I am going to issue. तो इससे आपका फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन पूरा हुआ है. How much equity shares I need to issue? 210 equity shares I need to issue. Now what is remaining? The cash is paid to the remaining people. Correct? In this particular 200 debentures, only 20% converts into equity shares. So remaining 80% को आप cash में pay करना है. 200 into 80% gives 160 debentures. कितना है? 160 debentures. इसको कितना cash देना है? You have to repay them at 100 plus 5 rupees. Same. यहाँ भी 100 plus 5 because premium on redemption is there. यहाँ भी 100 plus 5. So 16,800 rupees paid by cash. इतना पे हुआ है कैश में, इतना हुआ है conversion into the equity shares. Did you all understand? Everybody? I want everybody of you to tell me if you have any doubts. So see this very slowly, very clearly. Illustration number 3, जहाँ पे 20,000 rupees worth debentures want to convert themselves into equity shares. Okay, equity shares convert करने के लिए percentage is given to you in the question. कितना है percentage? 20% दिया गया है question पे. तो step number 1, find out the number of debentures, because यहाँ पे दिया गया है in rupees. You should convert it into debentures. So the step 1 is 200 debentures want to exercise the option. करेक्ट? क्या ऑप्शन एक्सरसाइज करना है? उसका इसमें 20% जो है उसको इक्विटी में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए बोल रहे हैं. सो 200 डिबेंचर्स इंटू 20%, 40 डिबेंचर्स को अभी आप इक्विटी शेयर्स में बदलना है. कितना इक्विटी शेयर्स? उसके लिए वर्किंग नोट बना दो. व्हाट इज द वर्किंग नोट? सिंपल. तो 40 debentures will get converted into equity shares. Okay. Now 40 debentures, what is the amount it has to be repaid? यहाँ पे you can get a doubt. My madam, you are taking 100 plus 5 because it is given. It is redeemed at a premium of 5%. That means face value में 5% को डाल के you are increasing it. So 105 rupees आप repay कर रहे हो. तो 40 debentures into 105 gives you 4,200 rupees. अभी ये वाला 4,200 आप कैश में पे कर रहे हो. नो, आई एम इश्यूइंग द इक्विटी शेयर्स. कितना वैल्यू में इश्यू कर रहे हो? इश्यू प्राइस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इसमें इश्यू प्राइस प्रीमियम मिला के इज गिवन टू यू इन द क्वेश्चन. सो 10 प्लस 10 और 20 रुपीज आपको डिवाइड करके 210 शेयर्स आपको नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स मिल जाएगा. द सेम वे रिमाइनिंग कैश कितना दिया है? सो 200 में 40 डिबेंचर्स को इक्विटी शेयर्स देके यू हैव सेटल्ड देम. रिमाइनिंग 80% जो है वो 160 वाला डिबेंचर्स को अभी आपने 100 फेस वैल्यू प्लस प्रीमियम को डाल के यू हैव गिवन 16,800 रुपीज एज द कैश. You have given 16,800 as the cash. 10 plus 10 कैसे आया है श्वेता? Very easy. मैं आपको दोबारा क्वेश्चन दिखाती हूँ. All of you please see here. Equity shares of 10 each at a price of 20 per share. तो मैंने यहाँ मान लिया है 10 rupees है face value, 10 rupees है premium. All of you please see. According to the terms of conditions, these debentures redeemable at a premium of 5%. तो इस 5% को मैं 100%, 100 rupees के ऊपर मल्टीप्लाई करके आई हैव टेकन द टोटल वैल्यू एज 105. इज दिस क्लियर एवरीबॉडी? डिड यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड? ये आ सकता है 5 मार्क्स के लिए. कंप्यूट द नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स एंड कंप्यूट द अमाउंट गिवन टू देम. एवरीबॉडी एल्स? नेहा एंड चैतन्य have answered. I want Ujjwal, Akshit, Kritika, Radhika, Shweta, Dhanushri, the other Chaitanya, Tanya, everybody of you to tell me if you have understood this particular question. If you have understood, please write unit number 6 as heading. Bindya, sorry Bindya, every time I miss your name. Redemption. Okay, redemption of debentures is the unit. Under that, they write the redemption in the repayment, the 4 types that are available. Okay, this is not there in your portions. The last one, conversion into equity shares, we have worked out the illustration number 3. Then I will go ahead after you finish this. 5 minutes I'm giving you people to write all of this. Please do it. Okay. So now coming back, somebody asked me there is a step doubt. Step number 4 and 5. I think Akshit, you asked me what is the doubt you have in that, Akshit? ओके श्वेता शर्मा 10+10 आई टोल्ड यू वो 5% प्रीमियम डिबेंचर का है या 5% प्रीमियम इज प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन श्वेता वो आप डिबेंचर्स को रीपे करने के लिए यू हैव टू पे ओके बट द रिमाइनिंग 10+10 है इक्विटी शेयर्स आप जो इश्यू कर रहे हो उसको आप प्रीमियम में इश्यू कर रहे हो 10 रुपीज फेस वैल्यू का 10 और रुपीज यू आर एडिंग एंड यू आर पुटिंग इट इन द थिंग सो यहाँ पे दो वैल्यू है एक डिबेंचर्स का वैल्यू है फेस वैल्यू प्लस रिडम्पशन प्रीमियम और यहाँ पे इक्विटी शेयर्स का 10 रुपीज फेस वैल्यू प्लस अनदर 10 रुपीज सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम का ओके डिड यू ऑल कंप्लीट दिस Tanya Sharma, madam, in step number 3. Okay, for Tanya and Akshit, I'm repeating again the third step and the fourth step. How the 210 rupee, 210 equity shares has come. Very easy. Till this step, you people understood? 4,200 you should repay back to the 4,200 rupees you will give back the debenture holders but not in cash. आप कैसे उसको repay कर रहे हो? You are repaying by issuing shares. शेयर्स का वैल्यू कितना है इक्विटी शेयर्स का 10 रुपीज वैल्यू इश्यू हो रहा है 20 रुपीज में द मीनिंग इज 10 रुपी फेस वैल्यू 10 रुपी सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम सो 20 तो 210 शेयर्स विल कम हियर तो उसमें आपको कंप्यूट करना पड़ेगा व्हाट इज द नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स क्लियर एंड द रिमाइनिंग ये वाला क्लियर है तानिया शर्मा एंड मिस्टर अक्षित did you understand step number 2 से लेके step number 3 में I have found out how many number of equity shares divided by the issue price but यहाँ पे कैश को मैं पे करना है तो how much cash I will pay 200 debentures में 20% का कन्वर्ट हुआ है रिमाइनिंग 80% कन्वर्ट नहीं किया है तो आई हैव टू पे देम द कैश कैश कैसा पे करेंगे 160 डिबेंचर्स विच इज 200 इंटू 80% इंटू 100 प्लस 5 सो 105 रुपीज में आपको रीपे करना पड़ेगा सो 105 में रीपे करने से 16,800 रुपीज आपको कैश में रिटर्न देना पड़ेगा दैट इज द पॉइंट everybody now clear ma I'm going to give you another example right now I want you people to work it out so that you become very very clear on this concept clear hai yes all of you please see this a company had issued 20,000 13% debentures of 100 each on 1st of April. The debentures are due for redemption. The terms of debentures, the terms of issue of debentures provided that they were redeemable at a premium of 5% and also conferred the option to convert 20% of their holding into equity shares at a value of 10 rupees at 15 rupees per share. ये वाला है equity shares का value. So the issue price is 15 rupees. Clear? बट कैसा रिडीम हो रहा है 100 + 5 रुपीज प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन सो यहाँ भी 105 रुपीज में डिबेंचर्स रिडीम हो रहा है अभी देखो डिबेंचर होल्डर्स होल्डिंग 2,500 did not exercise the option. Calculate the number of equity shares to be allotted to the debenture holders who are exercising the option. Total कितना है 20,000 debentures. उसमें कितना ऑप्शन एक्सरसाइज नहीं कर रहा है 2,500. अभी इस क्वेश्चन को स्टेप 1 स्टेप 2 स्टेप 3 में प्लीज वर्क इट आउट आई विल गिव यू 5 minutes I want everybody of you to work out this question then you will get very clear with the concept प्लीज डू स्टेप नंबर 1 2 3 उसी तरह में बना दो प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 प्लीज राइट इट एंड राइट द पर्टिकुलर थिंग हाउ यू विल राइट वर्किंग नोट में ब्रेक कर दो कितना कन्वर्ट हो रहा है उसको लेके स्टेप 1 से लिखो I want all of you to please write it down and then let us know. Have we completed? Shall we start doing the question here? Yes. My dear students, here number of debentures will be directly 20,000 minus 2,500. So कितना convert हुआ है? 17,500 डिबेंचर्स को हमने कन्वर्ट किया है। तो 17,500 में 20% कन्वर्ट हुआ है। हाउ मेनी डिबेंचर्स? यू टेल मी। 20% of 17,500 gives you, yes, 17,500 into 20%, 3,500। परफेक्ट। इतना सारा डिबेंचर्स को हम कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं। तो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू स्टेप नंबर 3 में? 3,500 into 100 plus 5. So 3,500 debentures into 105 gives you 3,67,500. Very good। 3,67,500 रुपीस आपको अभी क्या देना है? आपको देना है इक्विटी शेयर्स। कितने का? What is the issue price of the equity shares? 3,67,500 divided by 10 plus 5, because 15 rupees दिया है। 3,67,500 divided by 15, कितना shares आया है? It is 24,500 shares are given. Point number A वाला step. Everybody, did you get it? Simple है, कुछ भी difficult नहीं है। So 17,500 into remaining 18% कितना होता है? It will come to 14,000 debentures ने कैश एक्सेप्ट किया है। So 14,000 into 105, I'm sorry, it's 14,008। How much is this number of shares, ma? 24,500 or what it is? What is this 24,500 shares or not? I did not see. I saw one of your questions. Somebody gave me the answer, so I wrote the answer. Okay, 24,500 shares are there. So now come here. 14,000 into 105 rupees. How much? Yeah, it is correct. Okay, I got it. Now, not converted portion को हम कितना दे रहे हैं? How much are we repaying? 14,70,000. Very good. This is the amount given in cash. Any doubts? Ma'am, what about 2,500? Oh, just not converted. That's all. Not converted means that's all. Leave it. No, what is your problem? यहाँ पे जस्ट पूछा है कितना है इक्विटी शेयर्स, हाउ मच इक्विटी शेयर्स आर टू बी अलॉटेड, दैट्स ऑल, नथिंग इज बीइंग डन आल्सो। दे फिनिश्ड इट वेरी वेरी सिंपली द क्वेश्चन। क्लियर एवरीबॉडी? डू यू ऑल हैव इट आउट? यू डोंट नीड टू हैव टू रीपे इट। यहाँ पे आप जो कन्वर्शन को एक्सरसाइज किया है, कितना इक्विटी शेयर है उसको नहीं एक्सरसाइज किया है 17,500 में, रिमाइनिंग वालों को यू विल गिव द कैश एंड यू विल सेटल इट। नाउ डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? अक्षित and one more person who asked me, Shweta, this is clear now? Yes, so we have completed. This is not there in the portion. This we have completed. Over. Everybody else, have you all completed? Shall I rub it off? I'm just erasing it off. Yeah, great. So the next thing that we are going to see is what are the entries I need to pass. Madam, आपने तो बोला है that the debentures can be redeemed at a premium. I am okay with that, ma'am. But what are the entries? Because anytime we are going to redeem something, I need to know what are the entries to be passed. My dear students, please see the entries. Percentage debentures to debenture holders. First entry. Then debenture holders to bank. Then debenture holders account debit to bank account. These are the entries that I will pass fairly. But madam, if premium on redemption, आपको याद है हमने ओपन किया है प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन। यस नेहा, दैट इज प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन ओनली। आपको वहां पे एंट्रीज को नहीं पास करना है, जस्ट फाइंड नंबर ऑफ इक्विटी शेयर्स। ओवर। ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज कम बैक टू दिस मा। रिडम्पशन के लिए दो एंट्री पास करना है। द फर्स्ट एंट्री इज परसेंटेज डिबेंचर अकाउंट टू डिबेंचर होल्डर्स एंड डिबेंचर होल्डर्स टू बैंक। मैडम यदि आप प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन दिया गया है क्वेश्चन पे, नाउ रिमेंबर आवर प्रीवियस चैप्टर, आवर प्रीवियस यूनिट, हमारे प्रीवियस यूनिट में हमने लिखा है इस तरह का, फॉर एग्जाम्पल डिबेंचर एप्लीकेशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू परसेंटेज डिबेंचर जब हमने इश्यू किया है, इसमें हमने क्रेडिट किया है प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन। आपको याद है ये वाला? डू यू रिमेंबर दिस प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन? एंड हियर वी रोट लॉस ऑन द इश्यू। अभी इसको लेके आई विल टेक इट हियर। तो जब आप प्रीमियम में रिडीम करते हो, वो वाला प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट भी यहाँ पे आएगा। यू हैव टू डेबिट इट विद द सेम थिंग। ओके, और फिर उसके लिए प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में जाके उस अमाउंट को आप क्लोज करते हो। क्लियर दीज थ्री थिंग्स? First entry is percentage debentures to debenture holder, debenture holders to bank. If there is a premium on redemption, include premium on redemption on the debit side, and from P&L account you will take the premium on redemption and close it. ये वाला three entries आएगा. But my dear students, there are other entries you are supposed to pass. क्या है other entries? Okay, the rule requires that आपको दो तरह की accounts को create करना पड़ेगा. The first one is debenture redemption reserve. इसको हम बोलते हैं DRR. All the unlisted non-banking financial companies, high net worth companies, इस सबको छोड़ के a normal company which is issuing the debentures with the terms of repayment every year has to create a DRR equal to 10 percentage of the outstanding debenture value. So DRR को हम create करना पड़ेगा every year. Okay. What is the entry for creation of a DRR? DRR is created from a profit and loss account. So at the time of, in the beginning of the year, when you're issuing the debentures itself, you should prepare the debenture redemption reserve account equal to the 10%. Then, madam, after redemption, what will happen to this amount? It should be transferred to the general reserve because इसका कुछ भी तो काम नहीं है अभी, तो जनरल रिजर्व में फिर वापस कर दो सेम अमाउंट. देन व्हाई आर यू क्रिएटिंग मैडम? रूल है, दैट इज व्हाई यू क्रिएट इट. क्लियर? Creation of debenture redemption reserve. We were talking about in the bonus shares unit, we were talking about capital redemption reserve. You remember? वो capital reserve redemption reserve आएगा redemption of preference shares करने के time पे. But when you're redeeming a debenture, equally you are supposed to create a DRR. But कितना value के लिए? Total value के लिए नहीं. Just 10% of the value of the debentures to be repaid. क्यों मैडम ये वाला करना है? What is the logic behind that? It is because the debenture holders are given a security. What if in the future, if the company does not have money, it can take it from this? No. So to protect the debenture holders' interest, this kind of a DRR account is created. So in the first year, you are going to pass P&L account to DRR. In the last year, after redemption होने के बाद, इसका कुछ भी use नहीं है, उसको transfer कर दो general reserve में. The second thing I need to open is a debenture redemption reserve investment account. क्या मैडम? अभी तो DRR ओपन किया है, ये इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट क्या है? ये वाला अमाउंट विल रिमाइन इन द कंपनी, बट द डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्रॉम द नेम इटसेल्फ, इसको इन्वेस्ट किया जाएगा बाहर. लाइक एनी अदर गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स में जहां पे रिस्क कम है और हमारा इनकम तो इट इज वेरी स्टेबल, इस तरह की सिक्योरिटीज में आपको इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा. जिस तरह की सिक्योरिटीज में गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स में इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, तो इसके लिए भी कुछ परसेंटेज है. यस, ये है 15% ऑफ द डिबेंचर वैल्यू को आप इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा। तो मैडम यहाँ पे कौन सा एंट्रीज है मैडम? यहाँ भी दो एंट्री है। द फर्स्ट एंट्री इज डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट। ये है आपका असेट, आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट। व्हेन यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग, द बैंक विल गो आउटसाइड, मनी इज गोइंग आउट एंड यू आर क्रिएटिंग एन इन्वेस्टमेंट इन योर बुक्स। ये वाला बिगिनिंग में ये वाला पास करना है। एंड आफ्टर, एट द टाइम ऑफ रिडम्पशन को मैं ये क्या करती हूँ? व्हाट शुड आई डू? आई विल सेल द इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड गेट द मनी बैक, बिकॉज मैंने ये वाला इन्वेस्ट किया है, क्योंकि इससे मैं प्रोसीड्स को लेके आई कैन रीपे बैक माई डिबेंचर होल्डर्स। इसीलिए मैं इन्वेस्ट किया है और इन्वेस्टमेंट को मैंने सेल किया है। इसके लिए है मैं इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है और मैं इस इन्वेस्टमेंट को भी अभी सेल किया है। दीज आर द एंट्रीज। तो यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा है, यू आर गोइंग टू क्रेडिट बैंक। व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू टेक बैक द अमाउंट, उसको आप बैंक में डेबिट करना है और इन्वेस्टमेंट को क्लोज करना है। ये वाला आपको यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड। समटाइम्स माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, यू कैन रिसीव इंटरेस्ट। अब जब ये इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हो ना, उसमें इंटरेस्ट मिल सकता है ना आपको, तो उसको मैं कहाँ पे लेके जाती हूँ? वेरी 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 सिंपल। उस इंटरेस्ट आपका इनकम है। जो जब आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट से इंटरेस्ट आएगा, द एंट्री विल बी बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इंटरेस्ट ऑन द डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व इन्वेस्टमेंट। और फिर इसको पी एंड एल अकाउंट में आप इनकम को लेके जाना है। सो इन द पी एंड एल अकाउंट एंट्री क्या आएगा? इंटरेस्ट ऑन डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट टू पी एंड एल अकाउंट। दैट्स ऑल। क्लियर? ये वाला बात, डू यू हैव एनी डाउट्स विद दिस मा? एवरीबडी? एनी डाउट्स यू पीपल हैव? अभी इस तीन एंट्री के साथ साथ आपको इस एंट्रीज भी पास करना है। ओके, एवरीबडी, आर यू देयर? Okay, good. Did you all understand? If you have, then we can go to the next part. Yes, when we start doing a question, then you will understand it completely. डीआरआर वाला एक्सप्लेन कर दो। डीआरआर इज डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व। हम जब क्वेश्चन करते हैं, भाई डीआरआर इज मेंटेन्ड, उज्जवल, डीआरआर को वी हैव टू मेंटेन बिकॉज इट इज लाइक अ रिजर्व अमाउंट. If actually cash is not there in the company, you can take money from this DRR and you can repay back the debenture holders. Clear? Yes, as I am writing, you can present more than sufficient. Okay. Shweta Sharma, Tanya Sharma, did you all understand? See, basically, you will understand when you start doing the question only. Now, to yes, when you start doing the question only, you will understand it better. Very good. So, she has come to that particular conclusion. Let us do the illustration number 4 on this basis. It becomes very, very easy for you people. Yes, general reserve is credited at the end because what happens after finishing your redemption? There is no longer, you don't need any particular money here, no. So that is why. All of you, please see here, my dear students. इसमें तो see there is a balance sheet of B company limited, unlisted company other than AIFI, banking company, NBFC, HFC. इसका मतलब है ये normal company है. Whenever in the question this kind of the classification is given, it means that you people need to understand when it is a normal company, you need to create both DRR and DRR investment reserve. Clear? So आपको questions आएगा नॉर्मल कंपनी के तरह ही. So let us look at the question. You have the balance sheet here, my dear students. आपको शेयर कैपिटल दिया है, रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस, लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग्स है, ट्रेड पेएबल्स है, एंड नॉन करंट असेट्स भी. A complete balance sheet is given to you. Don't worry. इसको देख के घबराना मत. It is a normal question. All of you please see here. Authorized capital इतना है, but issued and subscribed share capital is 2 lakhs. P&L account है total 1 lakh 20. यहाँ पे देखो 12% debentures है 1 lakh 20. freehold property, cash in hand, cash at bank. Okay, now all of you please see, at the annual general meeting it was resolved to give the existing shareholders to purchase one share, 10 rupees ka share at 15 rupees for every 4 shares held. ये वाला प्रायर टू बोनस शेयर्स, दिस ऑप्शन वाज टेकन अप. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? ये राइट्स इश्यू कर रहा है पहला, एंड देन दे आर आल्सो डूइंग बोनस इश्यू उसके बाद. Then they are going to repay the debentures at a premium of 3%. Okay. Before, my dear students, before we are going to do the right shares and bonus shares, we will first, I will show you how to do this debentures का एंट्रीज. इज दिस क्लियर? सो आई विल फर्स्ट शो द डिबेंचर्स का एंट्रीज. तो पहला एंट्री, डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन, अमाउंट टोटल है 1,20,000 एट 3% प्रीमियम में ये वाला getting redeemed. So first entry will be, my dear students, it will be 12 percentage debentures, no? Correct. So it is 12 percentage debenture account debit. Just a minute. Just give me a minute. So now coming back, my dear students, first entry that I have to pass for redemption is 12% debenture account, premium on redemption account. To whom? To the debenture holders, correct? कितना आएगा? 1,20,000 will come here. 3% on 1,20,000 is 3,600. 1,23,600 ये वाला आएगा ड्यू एंट्री. ओके, बट बिफोर दैट मैंने क्या करना है? आई हैव टू क्रिएट अ डीआरआर अकाउंट. सो फर्स्ट डीआरआर अकाउंट कितना है? 10% ऑफ द आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स. आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स कितना है? 1,20,000. Why, madam, I should not include premium? I told always the face value. So 10% of 1,20,000 gives me 12,000. So what it is, ma? 12,000, 12,000. This will be my second entry. ओके, फर्स्ट मैंने ड्यू एंट्री को पास किया है, फिर मैं डीआरआर को अभी क्रिएट कर रही हूं, तो ये वाला एंट्री आ जाएगा. दूसरा, द थर्ड एंट्री पास करना है इन्वेस्टमेंट का. अभी 15% ऑफ 1,20,000 कितना आएगा अमाउंट? अमाउंट कम्स टू 1,18,000 rupees, not 1 lakh. It is 15% of 1,20,000. It comes to 18,000 rupees. Is this clear? This is the third entry. The moment when I say redemption, pehla I need to create, my dear students, pehla I need to create the DRR. Okay. The way in which it is given in your textbook, if you see, first they have created the DRR. First. The second, they have created the investment reserve, this particular reserve. Third, they have passed the due entry. Okay. Third, they have passed the due entry. Then which entry they have passed? Fourth, they have passed the P&L account से अभी लेना है. क्या है वो? प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन को अभी मैं राइट ऑफ कर रही हूँ. दिस विल बी माई नेक्स्ट एंट्री. नेक्स्ट एंट्री के बाद क्या आना है? अभी मैं रिडीम करने के पहले आई हैव टू पास दिस पर्टिकुलर एंट्री. क्यों मैडम दिस एंट्री? अभी तो मैं रिडम्पशन किया है. और you can also pass this particular entry, 1,23,600, 1,23,600 first itself, and then you can transfer the balance of 12,000 from the DRR to the general reserve because the redemption is over. And here also you can liquidate this particular account, which is 18,000 and 18,000. That's all. The same entries, madam. Which order we should follow, madam? हाउ मैडम, इट इज वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग. नो नो, सिंपल. क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करने के पहले ओपन फर्स्ट डीआरआर एंट्री. डीआरआर को क्रिएट करो, पीएनएल अकाउंट टू डीआरआर. उसके साइड में द नेक्स्ट एंट्री विल बी इन्वेस्टमेंट 15% को क्रिएट कर दो. फर्स्ट दीज टू एंट्रीज इमीडिएटली फर्स्ट इटसेल्फ पास द एंट्रीज. देन आप रिडम्पशन का ड्यू एंट्री को पास करो. ड्यू एंट्री को पास करने के बाद यू कैन पास द पेमेंट एंट्री ऑल्सो. उस पेमेंट एंट्री के बाद ये वाला रिडम्पशन, प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन को P&L अकाउंट से लेना है, DRR को जनरल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर कर दो और इस इन्वेस्टमेंट को लिक्विडेट कर दो। एनीवेज विच यू कैन डू इट। इज इट क्लियर? तो अभी फर्स्ट आप ये वाला रिडम्पशन का एंट्रीज को फर्स्ट पास करने के बाद आई वॉन्ट यू पीपल टू वर्कआउट द राइट शेयर्स एंड बोनस शेयर्स। इस तरह की क्वेश्चन आ सकता है वेरिन बोनस शेयर्स है, राइट शेयर्स है, फिर रिडम्पशन ऑन डिबेंचर्स भी है। Clear, everybody? So I want all of you to first finish this particular thing. Yes? Did you all understand now? Radhika, you understood when you told while doing the thing, I will understand. So that is how it is, okay? So I want all of you to start doing it now. I will give you exactly 5 minutes. I want you people. Everybody done? Did you all pass these entries? So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 entries alone for debenture redemption is there. Now, can we very quickly go to the rights issue? Yes. How much is the rights issue? Kitna hai equity shares? Equity shares given to us in the question or in the exam. I mean, in the question is how much? Yes. All of you. What is the Let us see, the total number of equity shares are 20,000 shares, out of which the ratio of the rights shares is how much, ma? Into 1 by 4. Am I right? Into 1 by 4. It comes to 5,000. Okay, 5,000 shares is issued at what rate? 5,000 shares at 15 rupees. 10 rupees face value, the remaining will be premium. इसका क्या entry pass करना है? All of you please see rights issue का entry. Bank account debit to equity share capital to securities premium. So it is 5,000, 75,000 totally I get, but to the face value 5,000 into 10, which is 50,000, and 5,000 into 5, that is 25,000 comes here. So being 5,000 shares issued as rights issue. Clear? Is this entry clear to everybody? Now the next one is we come ahead to do the bonus shares. I have told you if there is a rights issue before the existing number of shares plus the rights shares, now the total will go to 25,000. The ratio of bonus is 1 is to 5. How much is the bonus shares? 25,000 into 1 by 5. So I get 5,000 shares again. So this 5,000 shares into 10, 50,000. मैं कहाँ से इस अमाउंट को लेना है? I told you for the bonus shares debenture redemption reserve होता है first priority, securities premium होता है second priority, then you have general reserve and P&L account. यहाँ पे CRR में कुछ नहीं है, but now I have got in the previous amount or in the entry 25,000 आया है, 25,000 यहाँ पे securities premium पे, and the remaining 25,000 now I will take it from P&L account. इस question पे only P&L account is there, general reserve नहीं है, capital redemption reserve नहीं है balance sheet पे. P&L account is only there, but हमने राइट्स एंट्री पास करने के टाइम पे वी हैव गॉट अ सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम, तो फर्स्ट में सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम को प्रायोरिटी देना है टू बोनस टू इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर्स. करेक्ट? 50,000 है. अभी बोनस टू इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर्स टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल, दैट इज द लास्ट एंट्री. Bonus to equity shareholders to equity share capital, that is this particular entry. Yes, you have transferred it, but my dear Shweta Sharma, redemption तो end में हो रहा है. We passed the entries in the beginning, but question में you see the way that is given. No, it is given at the third point. तो इस टाइम पे you don't have any balance in general reserve. Okay? इसमें इस टाइम के लिए you have securities premium plus P&L account balance. That's all. Logic only. Clear, everybody? Did you all pass these entries? Quickly, please pass it. I'm giving you 2 minutes time. Please pass it. Already done? Oh, super. Super, yeah. Everybody is able to finish it off very soon. I am very happy. I am giving you to do one more question right now here itself. Please do case limited unlisted company. The same thing. 3 lakh equity shares 10 rupees. यहाँ पे P&L account है. Debenture redemption reserve already है. Please pass the entries. Same thing is given to you again. Existing shareholders का option गया है. This is राइट शेयर, बोनस शेयर्स के बाद ये वाला रिडम्पशन का आ रहा है, द सेम प्रीमियम ऑफ 3%। कितना है आपका डिबेंचर्स? 12% डिबेंचर्स 1,80,000, उसमें 3% विल कम टू 5,400, 1,84,500, 85,400 आएगा। ऑलरेडी डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व है 18,000 का। इन द बैलेंस शीट यू ऑलरेडी हैव अ डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व क्रिएटेड, एंड इन द इन्वेस्टमेंट डीआरआरबी क्रिएट हुआ है, ऑलरेडी इट इज बीन क्रिएटेड माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स। तो आपको वो टू एंट्रीज यू नीड नॉट, यू कैन सेव दोस टू एंट्रीज ऑफ क्रिएटिंग इट, ऑलरेडी created in the balance sheet. Now you should just write the redemption entry due, then payment entry, प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन यू शुड राइट, एंड फाइनली उस दोनों डीआरआर को जनरल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर कर दो, डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट को बेच के यू आर गोइंग टू लिक्विडेट इट, दैट्स ऑल। You want me to show the question a little upper? Please write it down, yeah. Here the capital is 30,000 equity shares of 10 each pa. Okay? 30,000 equity shares of 10 each. Please make a note and then do this. I am giving you another 5 to 10 minutes. Please do it. With this, only one question, that is illustration 2 will be there. Directly opening of accounts only. I will show you how to open the accounts and do that question. Very easy. But first finish this particular question. Yes, have you all done? So first 30,000 into 1 by 4 कितना आया है आपका राइट्स इश्यू का नंबर? Rights issue ka number here 30,000 it changes. So not 5,000 shares but 7,500 shares है rights issue. So अभी 7,500 shares into 15 will be like this. So यहाँ पे 75,000 आएगा. 5 into 75 is 5 5 is 25. 37,500 यहाँ पे आएगा. The total value comes to 500. 1,12,500. ओके 7,500 यहाँ पे 7,500 इज इट क्लियर? अभी क्या बन जाएगा ये वाला 30,000 प्लस 7,500. सो नाउ वी हैव 37,500 शेयर्स. अभी उसका रेशियो है 1:5. ओके सो 37,500 इंटू 1/5 गिव्स मी हाउ मेनी शेयर्स अगेन? बोनस अभी कितना है? सो आई कम टू 37,500 into 1 by 5. So it comes to 7 times 7,500 shares again. So 7,500 into 10, 75,000. मैं कहाँ से I will take this amount? First is the same 37,500 from here and the remaining 37,500 from my P and L account. That's all. Those 75,000. Is this correct? Everybody did correctly till this? These two entries correctly have you passed? Yes. So this comes to 75K and 75K. Yeah. Have you passed this particular 75K and 75K? Next will be for your debentures. Debentures के लिए pass किया है? Or you are supposed to, or still are you doing? Have you all passed it or are you doing still? So how much will be the amount? Already you have created it. Okay. For the debentures, I will just show it here. Percentage debenture कितना है आपके पास? 12 percentage debenture 1,80,000. Premium on redemption. So let us go ahead and see here. See all of you. Please see here. Bonus 2 has come here. All of you, please see here. 12% debentures, 5,400 premium on redemption to debenture holders. P&L account से आप इस premium को लेते हो एंड देन प्लीज सी ऑलरेडी देयर इन द बैलेंस शीट. तो अभी मैं इसको जनरल रिजर्व में पास कर देती हूँ और वो 15% जो भी है वो अभी मैं लिक्विडेट कर देती हूँ एंड फाइनली डिबेंचर्स का पेमेंट कर देती हूँ. दैट्स इट. So with this the question comes to an end. Did you all understand till now? हमने किया है दो टाइप का वेरिएशन. द फर्स्ट वन इज कन्वर्शन इनटू इक्विटी शेयर्स. द सेकंड वन इज अ फुल फ्लेज्ड क्वेश्चन. आपको बोनस है, आपको इक्विटी शेयर्स में राइट्स इश्यू का adjustment है, then the redemption is there. So now did you understand the redemption entries? Redemption entries are creation of a DRR. When you create P&L to DRR, after closure DRR to general reserve. DRR investment, when you do DRR investment account debit to bank and then bank to DRR investment account. So this is how you are going to do it. वो है 10%, ये है 15%. That's all. Any doubts you people have till now? I want everybody of you to answer. Now we are going to see the illustration number 2. इस illustration में they have asked us, yes, in this illustration Radhika, Kritika, Shweta, Neha, Pari, others Chaitanya, Akshit, Ujjwal, Ravi Kumar. Yes, unlisted companies only this is done. Listed companies के लिए this 10% of DRR will not be created. Okay. That is one particular thing. Bindya, yes. Now this illustration number 2, directly without passing the entries, I will be doing the accounts directly. Very simple accounts, I'm telling you. Very, very simple accounts. Okay. Let us do that illustration number 2. With that, we finish this particular unit also. All of you see the illustration number 2. The following balances appeared in the books of Paradise Limited, an unlisted company. So you have 12 percentage debentures का value. Balance of the DRR already 25,000 है इस पे. DRR investment भी है represented by 10%. That means इस 1,12,500 को कहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट किया है? Bonds of government में इन्वेस्ट किया है. Annual contribution to DRR was made on 31st March every year. The balance in the bank was 7,50,000. Investments were realized at par at a premium of for redemption of debentures at a premium of 10%. That means redemption of debentures हो रहा है premium of 10% में. You are required to prepare the following accounts. ये 5 accounts आपको prepare करना पड़ेगा. The first one is the debentures account. Okay. I am just writing it here. I will show you one by one. Next आपको डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व अकाउंट को ओपन करना पड़ेगा. Okay, I have put it here. And then डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट आपको ओपन करना पड़ेगा. Okay, done. The next account is the bank account I need to open. Okay, done. And then I have to open, all of you please see, I have to open the last account, debenture holders account. Okay, तो 12% का debentures का value कितना है? 7,50,000. All of you please see here, 12 percentage debentures account आप जब open करते हो, first you will bring the balance brought down, because already हमारे books में 7,50,000 है. बट नाउ व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, मैं अभी इसको रीपे करना है. ओके, व्हाट आई हैव टू डू, आई हैव टू रीपे करने के टाइम पे व्हाट इज द एंट्री आई पास माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स? ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज रिमेंबर, एंट्री कैसे पास करती हो? 12% डिबेंचर्स अकाउंट डेबिट, करेक्ट. देन प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट डेबिट, टू डिबेंचर होल्डर्स पास करती हूँ, करेक्ट. Now in this particular account, please see, the only entry when you are going to redeem or repay back is I'm going to close the entry. तो मैं किसको डेबिट करती हूँ? डिबेंचर होल्डर्स को आई विल बी डेबिटिंग the 7,50,000. You can ask me, madam, premium is not coming in the debenture account. Why should it come? Premium तो you will open a separate account, premium on redemption. वो नहीं आएगा आपका डिबेंचर्स अकाउंट पे. डिबेंचर्स अकाउंट पे ऑलवेज द फेस वैल्यू विल कम. तो फेस वैल्यू इतना है, इस ईयर को मैं रीपे कर रही हूँ, सो आई एम डेबिटिंग इट. तो यहाँ पे इमीडिएटली आप एंट्री क्या करते हो? टू 12 परसेंटेज डिबेंचर 7,50,000 यहाँ पे आ रहा है, करेक्ट. नव अभी देखो प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन, तो प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट को मैं अभी डेबिट कर रही हूँ. व्हाट आई एम शोइंग, डिबेंचर होल्डर्स कितना है प्रीमियम? माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स 10% प्रीमियम दिया है क्वेश्चन पे. तो 7,50,000 इंटू 10% 75,000. व्हाट इज इट? ऑन प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन इट कम्स टू डिबेंचर होल्डर्स को मैं ये दे रही हूँ. सो इट कम्स 75,000. इसको मैं बाई पी एंड एल अकाउंट, बिकॉज मैं पी एंड एल अकाउंट से इस अमाउंट को लेना है. क्लियर? डिड यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड? डिबेंचर्स अकाउंट ओपन किया है, प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट को ओपन किया है. इन बोथ दी अकाउंट्स आई एम गोइंग टू डेबिट डिबेंचर होल्डर्स, यहां से 7,50,000, यहां से 75,000. क्यों मैडम 75,000? 10% इज प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन. क्लियर? तो यहाँ पे बन जाएगा, यहाँ पे आएगा प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन 75,000. सो टोटल कितना पे करना है? 8,25,000 आई शुड पे टू द डिबेंचर होल्डर्स. तो ये वाला अकाउंट पे पी एंड एल अकाउंट को मैं यहाँ पे डाल के क्लोज कर दिया. तो 12% डिबेंचर्स अकाउंट क्लोज, प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट क्लोज. अभी आओ डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व अकाउंट का DRR कितना परसेंट है? 10% क्रिएट करना है. हाउ मच इज द वैल्यू? 7.5 लाख. सो 75,000 आई शुड क्रिएट इट. ऑलरेडी वो क्या बोल रहे हैं? ऑलरेडी DRR में 25,000 बैलेंस है. डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व का बैलेंस क्रेडिट बैलेंस होता है. सो ऑलरेडी आई हैव 25,000. तो इस ईयर में पी एंड एल अकाउंट से कितना ट्रांसफर करना है? ओनली 50,000 मैडम, बिकॉज 75,000 टोटल अमाउंट क्रिएट करना है. ऑलरेडी 25,000 इज देयर. अभी मैं क्या करती हूँ, अभी पी एंड एल अकाउंट से और 50,000 को मैं DRR आई क्रिएटेड. तो ये वाला 75,000 आफ्टर इसको रिडीम करने के बाद कहाँ जाना है? इट हैज टू गो टू द जनरल रिजर्व. जनरल रिजर्व को ट्रांसफर करके इस अकाउंट को बैलेंस कर देते हो। दैट्स ऑल। ये वाला क्रिएशन का, ये वाला क्लोजर का हो गया। एनी डाउट्स यू पीपल हैव? नाउ प्लीज सी, डिबेंचर इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट मैंने बाहर इन्वेस्ट किया है 1,12,500। अभी आप देखो 7,50,000 इंटू 15% कितना है? 7,15,000 इंटू 15% आएगा इतने के लिए। तो ऑलरेडी मैंने किया है इन्वेस्टमेंट 1,12,500 बाहर गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स में। बाहर गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स में मैंने इन्वेस्ट किया है। तो अभी उसको मैं लिक्विडेट कर देती हूँ, बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट टू रीपे बैक द अमाउंट। आई वॉन्ट टू रीपे बैक द अमाउंट एंटायरली। I want to repay back the amount completely. तो ये वाला, ओ, it is over. I have opening balance है, मैं उसको सेल कर दिया है। नाउ कम टू द बैंक अकाउंट। इस बैंक अकाउंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बन जाता है, बिकॉज ऑलरेडी मेरे पास ओपनिंग बैलेंस है 7,50,000। क्लियर? मेरे पास कितना है ओपनिंग बैलेंस? 7,50,000। अभी go to the other accounts and see if anywhere bank is there. Here bank is there. That means मैं इस investment को sell करने के बाद I have got it here. So here it will be to DRR investment account, which is 1,12,500. इसको मैं लिक्विडेट करके यहाँ पे लेके आ गया है। हाँ, ऑल्सो प्लीज सी, यू हैव रिसीव्ड इंटरेस्ट ऑन दिस इन्वेस्टमेंट एट द रेट ऑफ 10%। 11,250 आपका इंटरेस्ट भी रिसीव हुआ है। मैडम वो वाला बात कहाँ पे दिया है? वेरी वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन, इट इज गिवन टू यू इन द क्वेश्चन। यहाँ पे देखो, DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट रिप्रेजेंट्स 10%, इतना सेक्योर्ड हुआ है। ओके, बिफोर द रिसिप्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट यहाँ पे दिया है। तो 7,50,000 टोटल बैलेंस है, इंटरेस्ट भी आपको मिला है। और कितना पेमेंट कर रहे हो? यू हैव टू पे टू द डिबेंचर होल्डर्स। डिबेंचर होल्डर्स को कितना पेमेंट करना है? टोटल 7,50,000 प्लस प्रीमियम 8,25,000। यहाँ पे टू बैंक 8,25,000 विल कम। क्लियर? अभी ये सब पास करने के बाद कितना बैलेंस बचा है? हाउ मच इज द बैलेंस? कैन समबडी टोटल इट अप एंड टेल मी? So 8,62,000, again 8,73,750, 8,73,750. It comes to 48,750. This is the balancing figure. Clear? आप एक और अकाउंट भी ओपन कर सकते हो, विच इज योर P&L अकाउंट। ओके, उस P&L create करते हैं। Okay, once you do the reading of this particular unit also, you will be able to understand. So that's it with regard to the redemption of debentures. Everybody, that is it with regard to the redemption of debentures. Any doubts? My watch is missing today. I did not keep it. I was in some other thing. नेहा, प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन को ट्राई कर दो। वहां पे DRR 10% को नहीं क्रिएट करते हैं, पर DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट को हम क्रिएट करते हैं। दैट इज द ओनली डिफरेंस। ओके Radhika, now it is clear. I want all of you to go back and practice these two questions again, these 4, 5 illustrations again and again and again. Very, very important. Okay. You want, you can try the first question also. You can try the remaining practical question also. In a listed company, they will not create a DRR. Why 5% more investment is done, Bindia? Because it is a safety measure. That's it. It is not that it should not be done. It is your rule and regulation that's given to you. Okay. Okay, students, then see you on the Friday's class. Okay. Prepare well. So we have finished. Only one unit is pending, redemption of preference shares. Okay. Akshit, I will take your doubts in the next class here, please. I have another call to take now. Okay. Thanks.